Shalom, Israel. It's your boy New Breed coming through with another live stream. I'm just going to allow YouTube to send them notifications out. As y'all enter the chat, make sure y'all hit the thumbs up on the way in. I want to say something to y'all today that's going to really provoke and stimulate a lot of thought to what's going on in the world right now. I see y'all rolling in the chat pretty quick. What's good with y'all? Shalom family, Grand Rising. I see Jasmine in here. Andre, DJ Tatted. What's up? D-Asia's in here. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all get the thumbs up on this video because we need this video spread it out to the masses. Straight up. It's time more than ever to put all hypocrisy, all lies, all fabrications, all wickedness. It's time to bring all that to the light. You hear me? The time is now. The time is now. Straight up. You know, recently, rapper Lil Nas X dropped one of the most devastating videos. It was detestable. It was gross. It was sinister. It was vile. And it had little to no pushback. Little to no pushback. Seriously. And I waited a couple of days. I said, man, you know, there has to be some type of united coalition that speaks out, that says something. And I would have thought it would have been the Christian church. See, if a video like that would have dropped back in the mid 90s to early 90s, early to mid 90s, that video wouldn't have lasted. It would have been taken down immediately. It wouldn't have stood a chance, ladies and gentlemen. That video would have been removed. It would have been so many protests. It would have been so many people rallying together to get that video off of mainstream media, to get that video off of social media platforms where kids can easily access such a video. You would have thought the Christian church, would have been in arms right now. You would have think that they would have shut that down immediately. But I'm here to let you brothers and sisters know something. I'm here to let y'all know something. The gospel industry is completely sold out. Completely. The gospel industry and the secular music industry is one of the same. But I'm gonna put this out here. In this video, I'm not just talking about music. No. This won't just be about the music industry or the gospel music industry. No. When I say the gospel industry, right, I want you to realize how many layers it is to it. It's layers to it. They have pretty much created a culture, a hypocritical lifestyle that they put in front of us. When I say the gospel industry, I'm talking about any organization. I want y'all to listen clearly. Any organization that is funded by 501c3 and they're not tax exempt. They are tax exempt, pardon me. They're nonprofit organizations. Because y'all got to know this. These industries, this gospel industry, if a church, congregation, or camp, because guess what? Those are the Hebraic faith, those so-called Israelite camps, you're not safe either. Because under the 501c3 tax exemption, you have regulations and you have limitations on what you can and cannot speak about. You literally become part of a political campaign. Seriously. They become part of a political campaign, ladies and gentlemen. So they have to go what mainstream politics want them to go. They have to go the direction they want them to go. And right now, hey, it's all about liberation. You got liberals in the office, it's about liberation, right? Liberation for who? Damn sure not our people. Not sure, damn sure not the have-nots. Damn sure not those who are suffering in the earth, but liberation for everybody else of all kind of nations, races, creeds, sexualities. So therefore, you're not going to hear your mainstream church speak about anything that's being put in the forefront. You're not going to hear them speaking about the emasculation agenda. You're not going to hear them speaking in regards to certain political figures because they don't want to lose funding. These people have sold their souls for filthy lucre. The Bible calls them greedy pigs. Completely sold out. So I don't give a damn who it is, an Israelite camp. A lot of these Israelite camps have been relegated to street thugs any damn way. They've been relegated to street thugs. They in the streets fighting over corners where they gonna teach the Bible at. And then some of them just got their lips sealed. Although this is the biggest attack on our people right now, is emasculating our young men, brainwashing our youth, and destroying them through psychological warfare. But you don't hear a peep. It's silence. So I'm going to put them on blast. I'm going to put them on blast, man. I'm going to tell you, man, there's been a lot going on in the news as far as what's going on in the gospel industry. There's been a lot going on. As of late, you had Kurt Franklin's son, Carry-On. You had him come out recently, very recently, I believe days ago. He came out and said that, and this surfaced on various platforms. Let me put that disclaimer out there. I didn't make this source up, so I'm gonna say allegedly, but it's on various. It surfaced on various platforms that Carry-On Franklin, the son of Kurt Franklin, comes out and says that he was molested as a child by his father. Now we're gonna say allegedly because nothing is proven. But one thing I will say is that would explain his erratic behavior. That would explain the issues that they're having in the household. And I don't know about y'all, but I've seen Kurt Franklin's smile video. I've seen him with his lip gloss popping. You hear me? I seen him looking like a flaming flamingo on that video. You understand? I've seen the suspicious behavior from the man. So I wouldn't sit here and say it didn't happen. But Carry-On, it came from his son. That's a hell of an allegation. That's a hell of an allegation right there. And this is surfacing everywhere. Now, if the church is righteous, shouldn't they have witnesses that come forth, and shouldn't they have people, and shouldn't they have some type of court that's adjourned within the churches to figure out that this happened to this young man? But it gets swept under the rug while he has to go to various platforms to speak what happened. And as he's speaking it, the media is flushing it. They're flushing it every time. They're suppressing what he's saying every time. Shouldn't it be some elders? Shouldn't it be some people who are addressing this situation? Now, we can't say it didn't happen. We watched Eddie Bishop Long's situation take place, right? And the Most High God, what did he do? He plagued Eddie Bishop Long. The man was healthy one day, and the next day, the man was decrepit and sickly. Because the Most High is not playing no games right now. He's going to judge this so-called gospel industry and anybody who's a part of it. Because here's the thing. The Most High God don't operate in darkness and secrecy. Here's the thing. The gospel industry, the music industry in particular, they allowed Snoop Dogg approximately 3 years ago to have the #1 gospel record in the country. Snoop Dogg. And we know that Snoop Dogg is a high level Satanist, a high level Luciferian. Dear God, murder was the case that they gave me. Come on. Will I be the G that I am? The man sold his soul and murder was the case. How long will you live? Eternal life and forever. Murder. Yeah, that's Snoop Dogg, who told you on camera in the music video that he sold his soul. #1 gospel record. If you listen to that record, it's the most blasphemous record that you will ever listen to in your entire natural born life. It's blasphemous. The gospel industry ain't what you think it is. And I'm gonna say this too, because we're gonna get into it. A lot of y'all don't even understand that the Derrick Jackson situation, just to show you that it's layers to this. The Derrick Jackson situation, right? He had to go through the ritual, the humiliation ritual, the emasculation ritual. He had to get some dirt on his name so he can be caught up in a new bracket. Yeah. Now he's found Jesus, right? Yeah, all of a sudden he found Jesus. He got some dirt on his name. He found Jesus. And now he appeals to a whole new demographic of people. Yeah. Your gospel industry. He didn't just tapped in because there's big dollars in that industry. Big dollars in that industry. And just to show you how much a ritual it is, every single gospel star have to have some sort of dirt on their name. They can't go in clean. And if they do go in clean, they won't make it to a certain level. Now, I done had multiple interviews with Woodrow, former member of Drew Hill, also was in the gospel industry. And I know what I'm talking about, not because I'm over here guessing, not because I'm over here coming up with theories, but because I speak to a close friend of mine who was in the gospel industry. First-hand accounts from someone that I know. So there's a lot that goes on with that industry, and it's going to be put on blast today. Matter of fact, I got a source that I'm going to go to on y'all. Now, let's go to Ty Trebek. He puts the gospel industry on blast, and he tells you what it is out of his mouth, so you can know. I'm going to play this and I'm going to chime in. Hopefully y'all can hear this and see it. I know it's kind of sunny outside, but y'all go ahead and get the thumbs up in this video, y'all. Because they don't want this out here, man.
Business call, and I was just talking the air out a little bit.
Y'all probably can't see it, but let's see if y'all can hear it.
I got a single coming out. Well, I want to put a single out that I'm like.
Can y'all hear this? Hold on. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear the audio. I see 1. Okay, I see the 1s.
Wow. I feel like I've been off the music scene for a little while. Partially for reasons like this. So I've been off the music scene for a little bit. Now I'm excited to kind of come back and give this single. I'm excited about this song. I feel like it fits the times. I feel like it's encouraging and inspiring and uplifting, and I want to not make y'all, but help y'all dance a little bit through this pandemic. Bring a little joy in your homes, bring a little dance, and an encouraging word. That was the purpose of it. I used whatever resources I had. I don't got my band here, I don't got my singers here, so I just, the sound is what it is. It's kind of like work it out type thing. But I just got off the call with business call, and it's like, I'm not selling out, y'all. I'm sorry. It's like, yo, your song is hot, da da da. If you do this, we can get you. I was like, yo, man. I was like, nah. I literally just hung up on the call. I literally like, hey, y'all. I can't do this right now. I know it's really all about the money. And I ain't selling out like that, yo. So what I mean all about the money is, like, if you got money, get certain platforms. Period. Um, if not,
Now let me
it
put
is
this
what
out
it
here,
is.
ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if this Negro is trying to sell records or not. I want you to listen to what he's saying. But hey, this could be promotion for his song. I don't know. The rabbit hole can go real deep. Let's just be real about it. I don't trust none of it personally. But some of the things that he's gonna say has already been confirmed by multiple sources. And I wanted to play this because you gotta know that there's no difference between the secular realm and the gospel realm. All right. Now, first and foremost, he let it be known that his song is a good song. It's inspirational. You know, it got the vibes. It's a dope track, right? Let me put this out here. Let's make this very clear. A lot of the gospel music that you hear these days is not really gospel music. All right? I don't know what song he's referring to, but I'm saying in general. A lot of the gospel music you hear nowadays is not biblically based. All right? All right? It's just not there. All that damn we fall down and we get up. We fall down and we get up. Listen, listen, listen. Here, listen. The Bible says that should we continue in sin, that grace may abound. God forbid. So all that we fall down and we get up, that ain't no, listen, that ain't a scriptural song. You understand? You got Mary Mary. They had songs like, it's the God in me. It's the God in me. It's the God in me. Listen, your God is not in you. God is not in you. God created you. They were actually revering themselves as to be their own gods. Straight up. And it's no scripture that say it's the God in me. So none of it is biblical based. None of it. None of it is scriptural based. Now the old gospel music back in the day, they was really bringing out those precepts. They would actually pray. They would actually read the book and go to certain scriptures before they would make songs. Only thing you hearing is jazzy tunes, motivational songs that, get you up off your feet or get you on your feet and tap dance and lollygag and beat your feet. That's about it. It's not. It's no. Listen, some of these Hebrew rappers got more scriptures in their music. I got more scriptures in my music. My rap songs are more biblically based than those gospel songs. So that's just the truth, ladies and gentlemen. But let's continue. I want y'all to hear what he's saying though.
get that platform. They make certain compromises. I don't got the money other people got. Well, let's just say I'm not willing.
He said he don't have the money that other people got. I don't know about that, man. The man got 2 Grammys. If he got 2 Grammys and he ain't doing good, that shows you how much they be cheating the artists.
Money I got for that. That's what I mean by I'm not selling out. I ain't doing that. Nope. I'll pay my bills with my money. I'll help the church and the people. No, I'm not that ambitious. I don't need it that bad. The song is gonna come out. It's gonna do what it's gonna do. But I can't compromise, man. I can't sell out. I just can't believe. I can't believe I'm this is why I don't. This is why my head was in the sands of Orlando and live church. Like I can't. The industry. I can't do it. It's not godly. God didn't establish the music industry.
Oh,
He didn't establish the gospel music industry. It's an industry.
now you hear what he just said? That was
Yes.
key. He said God didn't establish the gospel industry. It's an industry. It's an industry.
Make music and to use the gift God gave you and to put all your blood, sweat, and tears. I know I sound like every other artist, but you put your blood, sweat, and tears into it. You put excellence into it. You know what I mean?
This event is for people who
It's got an ad.
real estate.
It wasn't just here's how to flip a house, it's here's how to have a successful.
The Lord gives you a gift, and you want to give it back to him and point it back to him. Then you got to place this baby called a song into the hands of a godless industry.
Godless.
It's like, yo. And I'm not just talking mainstream. I mean, even the gospel music industry is not God established. Though he is glorified, he didn't establish it. Just like you might not have established your job, but he could.
Look, you can't put old wine in new bottles. If it's not established by the Most High, he can't be glorified in that industry. Let me repeat that. You cannot put old wine in new bottles. It will combust. That's why the gospel industry is imploding from the inside out, and all these scandals come out. And let me make this clear, because I told y'all that Derek Jackson's situation was a ritual. Let me just dive a little bit into that and express and explain it a little bit more. Listen, you can't get into that industry and have a clean slate. It's a lot of dirt. It's a lot of secrecy. It's just like mainstream the secular realm. You know, there's casting couches. He said, listen, he straight tried to bet, said he got a phone call. He got a phone call, and it was like, yo, you know, we need you to do A, B, and C, which he didn't say, which I'm going to elaborate on what I think it was. But anyway, with the Derek Jackson situation, they understand our true culture. They understand that naturally men, you know, we're polygynous. We're not monogamous. Now, Derek Jackson is a liar. He's a cheater. He misled women. He won't tell women the truth. But from a biblical standpoint, men can have multiple wives. Point blank, period. You can like it, you can dislike it, you can hate it. It doesn't matter. It's biblical. It's sound. There's nothing wrong with it. There's no sin in that. Now, the reason why they always put these famous men on Front Street to be emasculated, although he was a liar and he deserves whatever he gets, you know, a real woman shouldn't put up with a man who appears to be one way and is another way. A man should just be honest moving forward. But anyway, that's another topic for another day. Bottom line is this. In order for him to get into that industry, he had to have dirt on. He had to have some dirt. A lot of Christian women, they're not the brightest light bulbs in the lamp. You understand? They're not the brightest. You know, soon as you throw Jesus up and say, you know, Jesus is in the picture, they're gonna be forgiven. You know, he get to go on a world tour apologizing. He get to go on different various platforms and shows, and you know, Tyler Perry hits him up, and now he's in movies, and now all the Christian women love him. That's how it works. All right, they buy his little retarded ass books, and it works like that. It just is what it is. While never being honest. It's business. The gospel industry is business. Let's go back to this video here.
Get glory at your place of work. It's the same thing. But to put these songs into the hands of that, and if you guys hear, whether you hear it or not, it's based on these powers that be, or what, I don't know. I'm just rambling. I know I'm frustrated, but what's up, homie? You good? My bad. Y'all getting it done, bro? Alright, I'm happy about that. I'm excited about the single, y'all. I just want y'all to dance and be encouraged. I don't care if it's like a TikTok thing. I don't care about what the world considers success anymore. I will just be on this level for the rest of my life, and others that are willing to do what it takes to get there, they'll be the ones that go up. And that's not everybody. Some people do got pure hearts, and some people do got, like, that type of favor from God where they excel without having to compromise. I have been one that have been able to excel without compromising to this level.
Now, am I doubting that he was able to excel without compromise? I mean, the man got 2 Grammys. I mean, I don't know what you got to go through to get through those doors, but he's telling y'all right now, you know, he wasn't willing to do whatever they asked him to do. He probably got a call from Kurt Franklin. Hey, I'm gonna need you to come by the mansion. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to swing on by. Yeah, we got some people you need to meet up with. Bring the KY jelly, bring the Vaseline, bring all the lubricants you can bring. But after you come through, you gonna have the #1 record in the damn country. Straight up. Straight up. Telling you, man, that gospel industry ain't no difference. It ain't no different than the damn secular realm. Straight up. And don't think it's far-fetched. Don't think it's far-fetched at all. A lot of these gospel industry stars, superstars, they actually in a fraternal order. Yeah, it's a fraternity order. A lot of them then went to various colleges. A lot of them, they didn't pledge oaths of secrecy. They been operating in the dark. You don't know what the hell they doing. You can't trust no man who run around with other men with togas on claiming that they Greek. Nah, can't do it. Can't trust no man that spank other men with paddles, with Greek letters on it. Can't trust them. And a lot of them are fraternal. Do your research. Not saying that, listen, let me make this clear. I'm not saying that about Ty Trebek because, you know, he's saying some things that can really provoke some thought, that you can really analyze.
Levels that you get, like the big, what people would consider big things, or why gospel music is here and it seems like mainstream music is there. I'm not willing to do it.
Yeah.
I'm not willing to do it.
He ain't willing to do it.
Level for the rest of my life. Let me recline.
Hey, I respect
I'm not
that.
doing it. If my music is not good,
I respect what he's saying, man. And you know, even Ty Trebek, you know, he had some dirt on his name too. You know, infidelity. You know, they was talking about him cheating on his wife and things like that. So, but hey, whatever ritual they want him to do, it ain't got nothing to do with humiliation. There's only 1 or 2 ways most of the time. I would say it's probably 3 ways. It's either sacrifice, it's either KY jelly, yeah, or it's either, you know, humiliation. It's only 3 ways it can go. He already been humiliated and dragged through the public for infidelity. So what else were they calling him about?
good enough to be placed certain places, hallelujah. Maybe it's not for that. I do it to the glory of the Lord, and I do it to encourage and inspire people. Everybody wants success, even what the world considers success. Everybody knowing your name, everybody knowing your song, everybody enjoying your music. Yeah, that's everybody will want that. If you write music and make music, you want as much ears as possible to hear it and enjoy it. But I'm just realizing it's not the reality all the time. You know what I mean? And of course, everybody's not gonna know everybody. Anyway, I'm not doing it, y'all. I'm not selling out. I can't do it. If you do this, then it can get played. Is the song good or not?
Yeah.
My name is Tyler.
The song being good ain't got nothing to do with it.
2-hour live masterclass.
You telling me that Kirk Franklin's song "Smile" was a good song? You telling me that was a good song, but that thing got spins, didn't it? And he popped up with the lip gloss on. The man had on pink lip gloss, bro. Hey, listen, don't sell out, brothers and sisters. Don't sell out. Listen, there's way too many platforms where you can post your music. And I think Tekashi 6ix9ine brought it out that if you want to be #1 on these platforms, you have to meet up with these people. You have to. That's how he said it. You have to. It ain't no option. No, if you want to be #1 on Spotify, Apple Music, any of them, if you want all the numbers that you deserve from your music, from your hard work, then they want you to meet up with them. Who knows how these meetings go, bro? Who knows how these meetings go? I can only imagine. I'm pretty sure that they got a casting couch. I'm pretty sure it's a few old white Caucasian men in the room. I'm pretty sure they got cameras rolling. I'm pretty sure that there's a honeypot of a lot of these guys who want to break through in the industry. Like, ask yourself, do you really want to be famous? Like, do you really want to be the #1 artist in the country? Because you see what Lil Nas X doing. You see what he doing, right? Yeah. That's how you get in the industry. Sacrifice. #1 would be sacrifice. #2 would be the KY or whatever else they come up with. It could be eating bodily fluids. It could be swapping bodily fluids with animals and different species. It could be everything, man. The person who made the movie Eyes Wide Shut was mysteriously killed. He showed you the mansion parties. They go into the mansions blindfolded, man. I believe it happens in the gospel industry exactly like that. It's a sinister, sick world, and hey, it got to be brung in the open, man. I wish that Ty Trebek would go a step deeper and step further and let them know what it is. Let the people know. Because I remember when Pac came out and he said Quincy Jones wanted him to do the unspeakable, the unthinkable. Shortly later, Tupac was killed. So I don't know. Is it that they can say that certain things happen, but they can't put a face on it? Because, listen, these people, this music industry, these people, whatever type of powers that be, they know who to come at and who not to come at, because some people gonna put them on blast by name. By name.
My name is Tyler Devereaux. I'm inviting you to attend my brand new 2-hour live masterclass. I'm about to show you what night.
If you do you like the song or not? If you do people like the song? Let them hear it first before you make me adjust. Like, yo, if you do this, Ty, if you be this, if you no. I'm not doing it. Nope. But if I had the money, I could.
Somebody asked, what's KY? KY jelly is a substance that people put on dry surfaces for easy penetration. That's what KY jelly is. Somebody asked.
But I'm good on that. Well, I'm gonna stop saying if I had the money. Thank God I got a couple of pennies, but if I had the money for that, I'm not using my money for that. That's what I'm saying. Not doing it. I'm not doing it, y'all. And y'all pray for people, man. I mean, it's a crazy dance. It's a crazy dance to hold on to your integrity, to hold on to your convictions,
Mm-hmm.
and then to be in this world but not of it. It's a challenge to not be of it. Depends on how ambitious you are. It depends on how much you desire it. Nah, I don't desire it that bad. I'm good. I don't desire it that bad. If I desire anything, it's for people to know the song and hear it and to enjoy
Ty
it.
Trebek said, I ain't trying to be that famous.
Period. So, and it ain't about money to me. It ain't about making the money to me. Sick of that too. I do anything for my man, please. If you really knew, you tuck your tail as well. But I just got frustrated. I just hung up that call and was like, no, they still on there talking right now, y'all. I was like, nah, I'm out.
He need to tell us who on that call.
I'm not doing that. And people know, artists know what I'm talking about. Labels know what I'm talking about. PR, everybody who's in the industry know what I'm talking about. I'm not hating on nobody. I'm just not willing to do certain things. That's all. So I love y'all. Enjoy it. I don't know how long I'm gonna be in this music industry. If it not if it continues, it's built on what it's built on. I don't know. I gotta find another way to move. I gotta find another way to do it. I thank God for new godly partnerships like TBN and things of that nature. But
TBN ain't nothing, man. Trash bin network. That's all. But anyway, hey, he said, look, they still on that call. I'm not willing to do what they asked me to do. Now, I don't hate nobody, but it is what it is. I ain't willing to do that. Then the man goes on to say that, look, it's a crazy dance. It's a crazy dance. You talking about dancing with the damn devil. The same way that Lil Nas X was dancing with the devil. It's the same dance. It's the same damn dance, bruh. And I know a lot of Christians are gonna be upset with me about this video because y'all already hitting the thumbs down. Y'all not listening to logic. You're not listening to the fact that you're hearing a gospel artist who is renowned, who has 2 Grammys already, exposing the gospel industry. Like, what more is it gonna take for you people to wake up? Peel the book open. Understand that that's not the gospel of Christ. It never was and it never will be. Hit the thumbs up if y'all gaining edification. We got a certain amount of people in here and a certain amount of likes. Like, y'all gonna show some support in this video or y'all just watching to be nosy? I mean, what's up, man? Damn. Y'all want the truth or no? Because I'm going to tell you right now, the truth that I'm telling y'all right now, this is what makes them jiggle the wires. This is what makes them watch and surveil. They don't want their beloved gospel industry put on front blast. Come on, man. I'm telling y'all, I'm showing y'all what they're saying. Yeah. Somebody said they don't listen. That's why they still in the church. That's a fact, though. That Bible says, man, what gaineth a man to profit the whole world and to lose their soul? To lose their soul, man. Man, these people in these industries, they soulless, man. You don't hear no backlash. You don't hear the churches. Look, you got out here in Atlanta, you got the Potter's House. You got so many big ass churches. Matter of fact, all across the states. All across the states, Texas, DC, Maryland, I mean, damn, everywhere. You got big ass mega churches in practically every state in the United States. You have a mega church. If not one, you have more than one. And no church, not one church, ladies and gentlemen, not one organization in general who claim to be of the Most High, who claim to be of the Spirit, who claim to be following the Holy Spirit. Not one of these organizations, not one of these groups, not one of these camps, none of them, bruh, are speaking on this topic. Because this is a political move to effeminize our men. Don't you get it? Nobody's speaking on it. Not one church raised up and put some money together to get that music video that Lil Nas X did shut down. It was blasphemy. And it was the most disrespectful video to any Christian, to any believer, to any follower of the Most High. It was the most sinister, blatant, disrespectful shit I've ever seen in my life, bro. Nobody mass flagged the video. Nobody had any rallies. I seen nothing. And I looked. And I said to myself, damn. Nobody is rallying. There's no spiritual powers right now. Nobody is fighting a good fight. They've sold out. These people are sold out. Somebody said pastor was at home dancing. Somebody said, hold up, bro. Somebody said pastors was at home dancing to the video, probably shaking their shoulders and shimmying, sipping yak to Lil Nas X. Hey, facts though. Hey, they was at home pop locking like a mug to that video, bro. They was having a good old time. Now they wasn't drinking no yak though. They was drinking mimosas. They was drinking mimosas with one pinky up. They was drinking mimosas with one pinky up, shimmying. That's what they was doing, bro. Where the men at? Where the men of the Most High at, man? That's the gospel industry. This is the gospel industry, bro. Like, you can hate what I'm saying all day. It's the truth. Christians, I don't know when y'all gonna wake y'all asses up. I don't know. I mean, I be trying to put things into plain English for y'all. It's like the church, look, Christ, when he walked into those churches and he seen them buying and selling in the church, what'd he say in the scriptures? You have turned my father's house to a den of thieves. Christ got whips and sticks and whipped those merchants out of the church. All these books, all this holy oil, all this holy water, all this music that don't have no damn substance to it. All of this coming out of the churches. Christ would have been totally against these churches. It's a business. It's an industry, and it's big money. It's big money. It's a business. They've been raping your community for decades now, successfully raping your community. All that money you donate, let your ass have a light bill that you can't pay. Let your ass have an eviction notice. All of the tithes and offerings that you done gave. Let you have an issue in that organization that you call a damn church, and see if you don't get left high and dry out here? Let me see. Somebody says, check out these. Hold on. No, that says facts in DC. Most of these churches be bringing around the money pot several times and barely even be preaching. Yeah. All you get is smoke and mirrors, charades. You get a show. You know, you get some theatrics. They pass that plate around a few times. Shh, come on, man. Wake up. And it's like, a lot of people don't understand, right? What's in the dark got to be brought to the light. In the Bible, thank you for the contribution, family. Monica, thank you for the $20 contribution. And Gibris, thank you for the $5 contribution. But listen, in the Bible, right, it tells you that the gospel of Christ will have to spread across the whole earth before Christ's return. Listen, they got Christian missionaries everywhere. They in every country. You got countries that you never even heard of that are Christians. They send people all over the place. I mean, that gospel, that's spread everywhere. It's not the gospel of Christ. It's not the truth. They won't even reverence the image of Christ, that he has skin of bronze and hair of wool. They won't even reverence the law, statutes, and commandments that we're supposed to be living by. They won't even acknowledge the children of Israel, although the children of Israel is written of in the Bible thousands of times. You hear the children of Israel mentioned in the Bible thousands of times, and nobody wants to acknowledge who the children of Israel even are. It's like, it don't get no plain to see. It don't get no more blunt. It don't get no more apparent. It's there. It's not the gospel of Christ. Yeah, I mean, like, it's so many things that's just wrong with the churches, man. And I don't care, any congregation, camp, church, doesn't matter. If you ain't bringing out the truth and exposing what's going on in these churches and exposing what's going on with this emasculation agenda, you ain't in it. Somebody said, how the heck so many people think to not be exposed in the last hour? Yeah, I don't know why they think that. What's done in the dark gonna come out. Somebody said his feet was bronze, not his head. His hair he had woolly hair. It said his feet was like burnished bronze. Burnished bronze is a very dark color. You think his feet would be burnished bronze, but the rest of his skin would be white? He would be a Greek? Use common sense. What is the texture of wool? Like my beard, like a sheep's fur. That would be woolly hair. He lived in a location of the earth where he had no choice but to be someone of color. Point blank, period. History proves he was a man of color. We can go on and on about that. But like, use common sense. In Acts chapter 5, verse 30, it tells you Christ was hung on a tree. On a tree. Who else was hung on trees? Come on now. He who believes on Christ, as the scriptures have said, shall have everlasting life. He who believes on Christ, as the scriptures have said. The one you call Jesus Christ was not a white man. He was not a white man. He was not a Greek. He was not a Roman. He was of Hebraic descendant. Skin of burnished bronze, hair of wool. You can't make him who you want him to be. Just because you look at black men in this society as being the have-nots, being just absolutely delinquent, that don't mean that his seed didn't come through us. A lot of our people ain't gonna make it anyway. 2/3 of our people ain't gonna stand a damn chance. Yeah, somebody said they tried to flip the script. That's a fact. Yeah, somebody said skin of bronze. Exactly. Somebody said pantomime and dramatic entertainment originating in Roman meme, in which performance express meaning through gesture accompanied by music. Yeah, that's dope right there. You just dropped some knowledge on the people. And that's why you got all these damn theatrics in the churches. Let me see who else we got here. Somebody said Tupac was fake. I don't know. Probably was. You got to learn how to extract information from people. I don't know if Ty Tribbett was fully speaking the truth. I don't know if he was fully speaking the truth, because me personally, if I'm going to put somebody on blast, I'm going to be like, hey, yo, you know this nigga Kurt Franklin just called me talking about, he want me to come over to his crib and bring some lotion. Like, what the hell's going on here? I mean, me personally, that's what I would have did. I'm like, man, I'm over here trying to make these records. These niggas called me up talking about, hey, look, hey, I need you to come by, yeah. Just be prepared, wear something tight. Hell nah. I'd have been putting it on blast. You hear me? I don't play them type of games. We don't do those reindeer games. Somebody said, exactly. Ty Tribbett should have spoken all the facts and not bits and parables. Yeah, I mean, hey, if you're going to do it, do it. I don't like walking on eggshells. If you're going to do it, do it. If you're going to say what you say what you say and mean it. I don't give a damn. But I do think that should have been revealing to those who think this gospel music is of the Lord. It's not. It should be revealing to those. Even though, everything he said, I don't know, but I extracted what was valuable. Just like somebody said Tupac was fake. Okay. I don't know. I never met the guy. But I will say there's things that you can extract from what he would say. You got to learn how to, take the meat and spit out the bones. A lot of y'all don't agree with me for shit. Some of y'all don't even like me. Some of y'all, as soon as y'all watch the video, you thumb the shit down, but you sit here and watch it. So you getting something from it, Somebody said, hallelujah, preach. Teaching truth, hallelujah, continues to wake the people up. All praises to the Most High. Somebody said jealousy and envy. Oh, yeah, it's there. Somebody said gospel being recorded in some studios and labels as secular music, while you think Clark Sisters cool with Missy Elliott. Oh, yeah, they all cool with each other. Why you think Kanye West was able to creep up in a Christian church and do Sunday service? Real talk. Somebody said, all for wisdom. Thank you for the $10 contribution. Says, glad to be here for another powerful and knowledgeable video from you. Thank you for all the videos you put out, what you do, what you say to the people, what you say the Bible was rewritten so they don't believe it. I'm not sure what you mean by that. The Bible was not rewritten. It was translated. It's a difference. It was translated. And also in the Bible, it tells you that we will learn the truth in a stammered tongue, meaning we will learn the truth in a language that wasn't our original language. And that's what's happening. Let me see here. The sun is shining bright, so I got to get all close on the camera. Y'all's comments are coming pretty quick. Somebody said you sound damn near like Tupac, new breathing mentality, no beef, just facts. I don't know about that, bro. I don't know about that, man. Somebody said, bruh, look, most black people, our skin color is brass. Like, yeah, facts though. Somebody said, notice how the big timers mostly come from poor backgrounds. Kurt is from my city, and his upbringing, anybody could have snatched him up. They got him out of the public schools. That's a facts though. A lot of these people, man, a lot of these A&R and record executives, they be getting our people while they're young. And only Lord knows what Kurt Franklin went through growing up. He probably went through some things, bro. He probably went through some things. Thanks for the $10 contribution. Appreciate it. That's what they do. They try to get young, impressionable minds. Like, even when you look at the music industry now, like, if you look at them before they were famous, a lot of these young brothers, like Lil Uzi Vert and, you know, all of these little, even Lil Nas X. If you look at all of these little guys, man, these young men or whatever, look at them before the industry. Even Lil Wayne, go back, just look at them. Just look at them physically before the industry and then after the industry. And you can clearly see, if you have any intuitive spiritual nature about yourself, if you have any discernment within yourself, you can look at these people and see that they have went through hell on earth. You could tell that these people don't sleep like that. You could tell that they done things that they not proud of. You can see the shame. You can see the fact that they putting on a facade. You can see the discontent, the unhappiness. You can see the torment that they face by these demons on a day in and day out basis. You know they've done something to compromise their code of conduct, their ethics, their nature, their spirit. They just never the same. They don't even look the same. You can look in their face. A lot of them start looking like monsters and shit. Like Lil Wayne looks like I'm not a ghoul, I'm a goblin. He really looks like he has a gremlin in his spirit, like a demon. Like there's something about that man's face that has been distorted. And it's a lot of them when they get put on. They conjure spirits, man. They conjure spirits. And I'm not here trying to judge nobody on the physical and all of that. It is what it is. I'm just saying, I'm just speaking what you can see spiritually. Yeah. Somebody said Lil Nas X looked possessed in that video. What? He looked a lot of things in that video, bro. Good gracious, man. You know, the sooner we could just get those images out of our mind, the better. You know, the sooner, like, you know, we could just get rid of those images, the better. I just really wish that somebody would step up, you know, and do something. And, you know, I'm going to tell you how they did it. I'm going to tell you how they pushed this Lil Nas X video and enabled it to happen. Tell you. First, they showed you Cardi B. And they showed you her kissing all these girls, right? They showed you, you know, her making out with a bunch of women. It was no issue, right? Because a lot of guys are hypocrites. Straight up hypocrites. For instance, Waka Flocka, right? He comes out and he speaks against Dwayne Wade's son, right? His daughter happens to be a homosexual who got some baby artificially inseminated, and he talks about how he's proud of his daughter. That's a double standard. That's hypocrisy. Listen, if you against one, you should be against the other. Now, listen, I'm not here to talk about anybody's lifestyle in any type of way. You can do whatever the hell you want to do in your bedroom. Only God is going to tell you what was right and wrong at the end. Me personally, I can see that nature tells me what's right and wrong, just at what's convenient. I know what fits. I know what makes sense. You know? Only God gonna tell you if your lifestyle was wrong when you face judgment. But at the end of the day, you brothers can't allow lesbianism. You can't, you know, promote it and find it appealing, but you against the other side. Because that's how they get in. They like, okay, you ain't say nothing about Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion kissing on girls and all that, which I did. I covered that. It went on Patreon because it was deemed unsuitable. Now, would you imagine that? What I was saying in that video was deemed unsuitable, but let's not even go there. We already know what it is. Let's not even go there. But listen, gay is gay. A real man is not interested in no lesbian woman. A real man is not interested in a woman who is going both ways. That's not appealing. I want a woman who want all man. Period. And that's how they do. They incrementally chip away at y'all, man. If you allow one thing, you allow anything, man. And these churches ain't got no laws, they ain't got no rules, they ain't got no regulations, man. Yo, we almost got 1,000 people in the room, man. We breaking off in the Q&A. Y'all, man, hit the thumbs up. Make sure we can get 1,000 in here because they want to stop. They want to stop what I'm saying because they know it's the truth, man. Yeah, let me. Somebody said I shouldn't even put myself in these conversations with ungodly people who act like they know better because you will be able to back up your claims with scriptures. Girl, oh, he's arguing with somebody. Somebody said type in burnt brass and Google images. Yup. Facts, though. Just type it in. Look how dark burnt brass is. Somebody said females usher homosexuality in the melanated community as a pastime. Hey, listen, it's somebody ushering a lot of things into our community. Satan beguiled Eve first, right? So it's always somebody manipulating. It's always somebody controlling. It's always somebody at the top. It just so happens Satan is going to go after the weaker vessel. He's going to go after the woman to promote that lifestyle first. Because, listen, never in a million years would I have ever thought, I would have never imagined a video like that Lil Nas X video in hip hop. I never would have imagined that. I grew up off of Pac. I grew up off of DMX. I grew up off of UGK. I grew up off of Master P. I grew up off of, real, like, it was always a masculine, male-dominated industry. I grew up off of real rappers, like MCs that had venom. You hear me? That rips my heart apart, man, to see what I'm seeing, because I am an artist. I understand the craft of making music. I understand the talent that it takes. I understand the times it takes. I grew up off of Prodigy. I grew up off of, Nas, the real Nas. The same Nas that co-signed Lil Nas X. The same Nas that said hip-hop was dead and then helped kill it. Yeah, I said it. The same Nas that said hip-hop is dead and then helped take the life support off. He unplugged the damn life support machine when he did a song with Lil Nas X. Let me see. Yeah, somebody said Nas put the dagger in. He did, man. That's a fact. Yeah, Rakim was fire. Goody Mob was fire. Outkast was fire. Come on, man. I grew up off of real rappers. Like, they was spitting. Yeah, it's very feminine now. All you hear these dudes doing is whining. Like, every song I gotta hear you whining and crying. Like, every damn song I gotta hear these dudes moaning. It's horrible. Like, it's tell me I'm lying, y'all. When you turn on the radio, all you hear is rappers crying. They sound totally emasculated. They sound feminine on the radio. They whining in auto tunes. Like, just rap. Let me see. Somebody said, I see division, no communion and peace. Okay, I don't know what's going on. There's a lot of arguments going on up in the chat. Whole lot of arguments. Won't y'all chill out, man? It's all good. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. Somebody said, part of the whole game they playing, in reality, you know how they really feeling, man. God be with you. God be with us. Repent. The things of the world ain't worth losing your life eternally. Facts, though. Y'all got to understand that Satan controls the material realm, yo. Satan controls this material world. That's why you got to be detached from things. It's like people would do whatever just for that bag. Like, compromise your spirit, compromise your soul. Listen, when you've been at the very bottom and you've been left rendered with nothing, and the Most High builds a strong foundation in your life, you can care less about stuff. It becomes more about family. It becomes more about your legacy, your dynasty as a man, how you treat other people. Like, things are just things. Like, you got to grow detached from things. You got to be willing to just lose it all if you have to. Thank you for the $10 contribution. Aurora says, keep doing you. You stay true to oneself and rest, and the rest will work itself out. Much love to the real men in this fight. All praises to the Most High. And thank you for that, sister. And thank y'all for y'all's contributions. I mean, listen, man, you heard nothing but the truth today. Hopefully this video resonates. Spread this video, share the video. Thank y'all for watching. More content coming very soon. If you would like exclusive content, the link to my Patreon is down in the description box. Also, follow me on Instagram at NewBreed404. If you would like to support via Cash App, it's $NewBreed404. 10% of all contributions go back to the people for food, groceries, medical supplies, things of that nature. Don't aim too high. Don't ask me to pay bills. Don't ask me to pay your rent, because people don't donate that much. All right. But for the people who do donate, I highly appreciate you and thank you. And if you need help, go ahead and send me a request and I could take 10% of that and give it back. All right. And that's just how it works. I like to thank each and every one of y'all for showing up and supporting. I love y'all. I want y'all to have a blessed afternoon. With that being said, shalom and peace.